In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a power bank, or actually a solar power bank. This one is a 36,800 milliamp power bank. It's a very thick, dense power bank, and it's from the company Goodaaa. How about that? Goodaaa. That's a funny name. And looking over it here, you can see the side of it. Battery capacities, 36,800 milliamp. It's a 3.7 volt, 136 watt. It has a Type-C input, and it's got a Type-C output, a micro USB. Actually, you know what? Let me show you what this thing has on it, because it has all of these different kind of attachments on it. Number one, look at how dense that thing is. Look at that. Look how thick that is. You get a little set of instructions to it, and I'll show you how this all works. You get a little like carabiner hook that hooks onto the side, and a USB-C to USB-C cable, but I have 1,000 of those, so we won't use that just now. But what I will show you, I'll show you the actual input and how this thing works. So the solar charging input is a 5-volt amp coming in, 5 volt slash point, so it's a 0.26 amp, so it's like a 2.6. It's not even an amp, but it's enough to kind of keep the battery in a good charge state. So looking over this right here, all of the outputs are DC 5 volts coming out, which is 1 amp on the lightning output cable, 3 amps on the USB-C and the USB micro output, and the max is the USB output port. So there's different types of ports on this thing. But check this out. You see this back right here? Is this not awesome? Look at these different types of cords that are included in this thing. There's a lightning, there's a USB-C, there's a USB mini, and there is just a USB. You hit that button twice, or you hold the button down, and the light should come on. It's actually a bright little mini flashlight. Hold it. I think you got to hold it down for 3 seconds. There it is. Hold it down for 3 seconds. But the real kind of cool part about this thing is, you see this top part right here? What's that snap? This snaps out. Look at this. That is a full-on solar panel. That is like a solid solar panel. So what you'd do, you would hang this. There's actually a little hook. That's where that little hook would go. So you would put your little carabiner on there, hook that on the back of a backpack, and let this lay down, and that will charge while you're walking around. And now obviously it's going to take a while with a solar panel this size to get a full charge on a battery. This is not something that you're going to be able to charge. What it does, it keeps the battery with just enough power to always have like power on demand for this thing. And then it also has a built-in solar panel right there. And I'm just going to close it back up. But look how premium this thing looks. It looks really good. It's an orange color, so if you drop it, it's easy to find. But let me show you working here. So here's the top. So up here, you've got a USB in, and that's a Type-C out, coming out right there. And that's a mini, and that's a Type-C, and then that's a out of a USB. So let's go ahead. Here's my iPhone 13. Let's go ahead. So we're going to use a lightning cable here. Let's see if this works on that. Well, it's definitely working on that. So it's charging that. And what I like about this thing, it'll actually dual charge multiple devices. This is my battery pack. So let's try the battery pack here. It's charging that. What else we got? Let's try the USB mini. Do I have a mini? Now that's a mini. Look at that. Look how much power this thing. So it's charging that. It's charging my iPhone. It's charging my batteries. It's got the mini going in the fan. What else do we got? We could actually use something else on this. Let's turn the light on. I'm really maxing this thing out. Now we got the LED lights on. You could see how much juice you got coming out of this. One thing that I do wish it had, I wish it had a battery percentage. So what you do, you have these dots right here, and these dots will show you the percentage on how much you got left. 3 is 75, 2 is 50, 1 is 25, 100 is 4 dots is 100. So that's how the percentage works on that. Turn this off, hold that back down for a minute. There it goes right there. This is something I recommend for anyone that's kind of like doing any type of hiking, or kind of like off the grid type camping or something like that, and you need to have power to charge your devices. This is something I highly recommend. And then you can close it all back up, and it goes over like that. This thing is not 100% waterproof, but it's water resistant. So you obviously can't dunk it down to the bottom of a river, but it is has a cover right here. It's great for if there's just rain. I'd still run it in a like a dry bag or something like that. If I'm taking it camping with me or on the river or something, I'll put it down in my dry bag, and it works just perfect for that. Because if I need to charge my GoPros, my cell phone or something, I pull that out and I can check and see how much batteries I have left. And then if I need more, I just lay it out on top of the boat and then let it sit there and charge while I'm out fishing, hanging out, or doing whatever. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the Goodaaa solar power bank. See y'all in the next video.